My name is David Maly, and I'm running for student body president because I want to give back to the University of Texas. The slogan for our campaign is SG for All, and that's really the focus of our campaign, making student government more representative of the entire university, and that's really the basis of why I'm running. So I've been mostly involved through the University of Texas through journalism over the last 3 years, though I do have some student government experience, having been on the UTPD Oversight Committee. I've been heavily covering student government over the last year, and really what I noticed was there just seemed to be a sort of disconnect between student government and a lot of the campus. A lot of students don't know how student government works, how it can benefit them, how to contact it, and so that's more than anything what made me want to run. And so a big part of our campaign is student government inclusion. We want to revamp the student government website completely so that it has contact info for every member of student government, so that it's clear on there how SG works and how students can use it to benefit them. Furthermore, we want to advocate for more serious issues. We feel like student government has been a little bit of kind of hands-off of more serious issues, maybe more political issues in the past, and we'd like to really sort of change that culture, make student government something that's not afraid to advocate for what students at the university need. Like I said, I think inclusion is the biggest weakness. If you look at their executive board, for example, and I love the Tejas organization. I think it's a great group of people, but having 4 of the 7 people come from one organization is just not, especially a small organization, it's just not representing the student body well. Like, I think it needs to be more inclusive. There needs to be more outreach to different groups. People need to know more about just how student government works and how they can use it, and I think they'll want to get more involved and they'll use it more to benefit them. I mean, we've seen time after time the university find funding for what it wants to do. Obviously it would require a good amount of funding, but I don't think that funding is necessarily the issue. I feel like there hasn't been a strong enough, consistent enough advocacy for it in the past. Normally students will fight hard for it, and then it'll happen, and then the fight for it will kind of die out, and the university will go back on it. And we want to bring in a consistent message that is what we want. We want to use the student government voice to really talk to students, to poll students, to do real research to show that this is needed and why this is needed, and that this is what students want. I think it's huge. I'm editor-in-chief of the Odyssey, the Greek-focused newspaper at UT, and I went in there about a year ago, and it was pretty new to UT, so it wasn't too developed yet, and I've worked really hard to use it to tell really the real story of Greek life, and that's included some bad things, but a lot of it's been good, and I think we've been able to kind of alert the Greek community to issues that affect them. Like, the Odyssey is the publication that broke the sort of sound ordinance issue and really got that dialogue going, and so I think it's just given me a knowledge of issues that affect the Greek community, a knowledge of how the Greek community works, and so as student government president, I could really stay on top of those issues and work, to advocate for the Greek community and to advocate, for issues that come out of it, for things like the Fiji Party, to prevent that from happening. There's a bill right now, AR 31, that's gotten a little bit of backlash, and I honestly think it's a great bill because I feel like if students could see these recent incidents and what the response to them has been, it could prevent so many things like that from happening. It's just such a short attention span at UT, and people roll through it so quick. I think just putting that in front of them, letting them see like what has happened in the past, could really prevent a lot of issues in the future. Not at all. Especially with undocumented students, it's always a huge issue. They always have to fight so hard to be recognized by student government, and they're a part of this university too. I feel like they deserve our full support, and as student body president and VP, we would advocate in any way that we could for all of those groups. We feel like every student at UT deserves to have their concerns represented, and I think that goes along with what I've said about student government kind of being afraid to get its hands dirty in some cases in the past, like not wanting to dig into like more serious, more political issues, and we're willing to do that.